Yes, I know I'm crooked. I can't help it. Let's see. Okay. I'll warn them. Oh my god, I think I've got to put a tourniquet on my hand for my phone. Oh, look. Scientology guy having to do garbage. That must not make him happy. Say hello, Papa Cat.
Hello, what?
Papa Cat.
Oh, hello, Papa Cat.
Was that you that turned on the subscriber only?
Was.
Okay.
3 minutes early.
I'm 3 minutes early. Oh my god, I'm never early. And that's because I never realized I'm starting to finally after a year, figure out what to do first. Which is make the title. Am I listening to myself again? I think so. Yeah. Make the title, get things set up, put the thing on my arm, and then put the thing on the thingy. What's that? And Papa has finally said I can get a real microphone, so I'm going to get one like KA's. Hello, Fuzz. How are you today? I forgot my fuzz. Have a good moose. Moose, moose, moose. It feels so weird to be outside. I figured today oh, they saw me. Oh god, the guy across the street saw me. That's why. Because it wasn't the regular garbage guy. It was, ooh, I'm vibrating. It was one of the Scientology dudes. So, let's see. Did Xenu miss us? Hi, Bob. So, yeah, no, today it was just like, if I don't go out today, I won't go out again. This is where the regular anxiety hits me because it's been going all over me for some reason. Had a horrible anxiety attack yesterday. And I'm like, wait a minute, I'm starting to feel like I am not going out. So, it's what is it? Social anxiety disorder does to you. But then I was thinking, you know, I have to go out if I like it or not because I'm working tomorrow night. That doesn't make any sense, no, does it?
Coffee today, but no donuts.
They have coffee today, but no donuts. I'm having learned how to speak again, too. So, you're good today. Yes, I'm doing better. Hi, Cricket. Hi, Kobilf. So, yes, there was actually something in the door. I forgot to, take a look at it because you couldn't miss me. I'm in a leopard. You see me I'm in my leopard. See? You can see me, the reflection there. So it's not like you can miss me today. Then I got a little motivated by watching Trashy BMW do the Trans March this morning. I was watching it and it was like, ooh, that was so much fun. Reminded me of the old days. And then they got rained out, of course. It's like, somebody was saying there was going to be a tornado warning, then it started raining like crazy. It was pretty big though. Okay, see this, it's not used to me. It's got to get used to me again because it's all vibrating and everything, my gimbal. So we're going to be crooked today. So yeah, that was fun to watch. I think one of those things they can't talk about with Wegovy because it's not a proven thing. I think the reason people throw up and have indigestion and sorry, I was almost watching somebody go down a one-way street. Have all those problems with their stomach is because it's sugar. It's not food, it's sugar. Yesterday, when we went to C's, there's a short about it. Last night, I finally had a very flat egg marshmallow chocolate late at night. Or no, 8 o'clock. Scarfed that whole puppy down, was just like, oh my god, I can't believe I ate the whole thing out of something. And then for this morning, I had a piece of French toast with some maple syrup. I think that's what I'm paying for now. I have a horrible stomach ache. Oh, hi, D Savage. I feel like I want to barf. I feel like I have to go to the bathroom, but I don't. None of these things. So I think that's what it really fights is the, because it's also killed my sugar taste buds. That's why I don't like my coffee anymore. So I think one of the things it does is it kills those, because I thought it was I thought it was wearing off. No, I was just eating better. So, what chat? It was, Trashy V12 BMW. He went to the tranny march today in Chicago. So, got to see a lot of them, got to see the sisters in Chicago. It was cool though. It was very, going down memory lane for me. It was like, oh, I'm at a protest. So I was, buying stationery. No, what was I doing? I bought stationery last night. While I ate my, chocolate marshmallow. Yum. Hi, City. No, I was cashing in a credit I had somewhere. That's what I was doing. So, but just sitting there enjoying myself. I'm glad it was over by 12. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have gotten anything done. So, that was good. And yeah, Papa Cat was going to go to the grocery store and get gas and do all these things. But when he got out of the shower, he sat down and the supermodel sat on his lap. That took care of that. It's like, maybe we're going in the opposite direction of making them pets. Because when she sits on his lap, he is a sucker for it. He just grabs his little bitty iPad and reads. So, hi Clark Ashton Smith. So, yeah, so all he did was go get gas. He didn't want to wear me out. And I don't want to wear me out because I'm getting excited because I can feel all 5 toes on my foot. Oh my God. Did you see it? Hello. Oh my God, it's so cute. I don't know what it was, but it was adorable. You need a break from what? Oh no, trust me, I'm gonna get smack dab more into this cult nonsense because I lost somebody to the MAGA side of the world, and they mean it, and that just destroyed me. And now I'm just gonna take over the world on my side. So I'm actually thinking, since the 2025 will be read now, I might reread it from the beginning. I might do it like I was, like my makeup was done on Thursday, not tonight, obviously, but maybe before I go to club tomorrow. Do the heavy duty goth thing, because you know you gotta have a, like a hook, and so maybe if it's freaking Dracula's reading it on another channel, maybe that'll get them to pay attention to it. So I could tell all my friends, that's for sure, that I'm reading it, and because that makeup on Thursday was perfect. I haven't done like full-blown goth like that in ages, and that was easy. That's the stupid part. It was so easy to do. So I'll probably be listening a lot more to the Scientology things. I don't see a Cairo's car here. Is Cairo's car here? Is Cairo's car here? Usually it's here on a Sunday. Even though, was it the last Sunday we were here, it was his wife had brought it. And I thought it was interesting. I was always giving her like, the be nice to her when you find out that she's probably the reason he's in. That's interesting, isn't it? I just swallowed me. Oh, menthol. Oh, it's not fun to swallow. I thought I wouldn't have to clear my throat today because I kept blowing my nose. I didn't think there was anything in my body left. How's that? Yeah, that's why I'm wearing the leopard, because I'm thinking, I saw it's on Facebook, somebody had a sign that said, I would trust my children with a drag queen before I trust my children with clergy, Boy Scout, officers, or college football trainers. It's like, yep, so would I. Oh my God. I'm making fudge while I miss watching movies with the fan. Oh my God. Woman, not fudge. For all you mods in chat, I'm listening and doing chores. Okay. Hello, that's what she said. Oh, with the fam. Okay, I thought you said the fan. I'm like, the fan's really important in your life? Well, I mean, I know it is, but especially lately, boy, my rosacea has popped up. I guess it gets to mean that I'm in the old lady stage. So, you can address me as CA. Oh, you want to pick your name for me, huh? Let's see. My little sister had to wait 14 years before I finally got a nickname for her. She used to yell at me, oh, get her drunk, and she'd go after me going, everybody has a nickname. Everybody. So one day we were sitting there, it finally came to me, and I gave it to her, and she just looked at me, and I went, well, because, you know, you are. It ended in Ater, as in Terminator. So, like, there you go. And I've called her that ever since. And got her a Tiffany heart bracelet one year for her birthday that said her name on it. Her nickname. You may not call me PC. Well, it's getting hilarious because when I see a good friend of mine, which is possible at the club, I start calling him Papa Cat. And I'm like, oh God, that's from the YouTube. And the normal ones were like, don't worry about it. And other people are like, what? But one of my big little brothers corralled to the Papa Cat last night and kept telling us we have to go to Scotland. And he must have been tipsy because he doesn't really talk a lot sometimes. But Papa Cat was trying to tell him, and I'm not flying right now. And one of my things that made me laugh was he said, oh, just have her take a bunch of Xanax. That's also how he knew he was tipsy. It's because he would have been like, oh, okay. So the next time I see him, I'll go, so how many Xanax do you think I should take? And just watch him, like, give me the eye roll. Hello, Aaron. The Clarisonic face brush and Repinix pads are great for rosacea. Everything is great for rosacea. Trust me. I didn't have it for about 10 years. Until about a month ago. So it completely went away, I guess, when the body was finally going, let's see here. Because I actually would use a green council color on my face. So, and the reason the makeup was so bad last time is because I didn't want it to pop up for Old Tifa. So, but I saw what I looked like on TV and it was like, holy crap. Especially with my purple lipstick. So it was like, ooh. So yeah, I know how to make it shut up. I know how to calm it down. But I also know that the minute I become aware of it, I start flaring it up like crazy. Don't you love that? So yeah, reading 2025. I'm going to do it live, but I'm not going to have a comment up. That way I can just get it out of the way, and I'm going to do it in full-blown makeup. So tomorrow I'll probably do it before I go to club. And it's only going to be for half an hour, because that seems to be the average is actually 15 to 20 minutes, but I'm going to stretch it out for half an hour. I'm going to start it all over again, get rid of the old ones, still have the graffiti background, but it'll just be like, because people need to know. Now that I've lost it is a cult. MAGA is a cult, sorry. Oh, somebody caught on. That's what I call him. That's how he knows our friends, my friends, to his friends before we met. So, yeah. But yeah, so it's like I've actually lost somebody to a cult now. And I really believe that that cult is a cult. I'm sure that people aren't in it. Not everybody is in it, but the ones who are in it. Woof. So I'm going to be studying them a lot more, and I'm going to be a lot more active on Old Tifa, that's for sure. So the latest thing the Midas Boys said this morning, as usual, or was it Brian, that shadow governments, no, not shadow governments. That was somebody on Young Turks. I haven't been keeping up. I've been in pain. I'm in pain. I'm a spoiled, rotten little baby, and I don't want to do anything. I don't want to catch up. I forget things, and it's like, since it's getting a lot better, now that my toes are not numb anymore, I'll probably start focusing again. Well, that and finding out I have someone in the cult. So, thanks, Fuzz, for painting up Old Tifa. You should be able... You should read it with lipstick smeared outside the lens to symbolize the crazy. One of US, yes. That's the problem. Some of those phrases are like, they go cross-promotional. Tranny, if the tranny, or actually, the trans, gotta stop saying tranny. The trans march today, one of us was one of the, chants, but it's like, it's very centric to what rally you're attending. I've learned that one. So did you do that? Okay, I was gonna say, because the two people who seem to be busy in Old Tifa nowadays are Papa Cat and K.A. which is fine. But I just saw Old Tifa said, thanks, Fuzzy. And I'm like, I thought Kay was making fudge. I'm not used to being out in the sun, so that's why I'm on the side now. It's like, I am really, like, squinting in the sun. Oh, hello doesn't matter to you, not to me. And everyone else. Where is does it matter to you, not to me, dog? You should send me a picture. And yes, that's why I have not. I've even had you getting ready to text you and literally was like, me, because of my my nerve. So, I get it adjusted again tomorrow, so I get to see the chiropractor. And it's actually doing really well. I did not sound weird coming down the stairs today because I've either had to take one stair at a time, or you hear this really clomp, sort of thing going on. And today almost sounded normal, so I'm here just watching the temp of the fudge. Okay. You should have made it tonight. We all love watching you make that fudge. You know that. Thank you, Fuzz, for putting Carrie Ann up. So yes, it's nice to be out. It's windy. My bangs are probably cracked, which is such a weird thing to say. Oh, and that was so funny. Last Monday, everybody loved my bangs. I'm like, what? Thinking, I'm at a goth club and you guys are talking about my bangs? These should be normal for you. Look, wabbits. Look at the wabbits. Must be spring break because we have a lot of wabbits.
Season.
Wabbit season.
Duck season.
Wabbit season.
Duck season.
Wabbit season. And that's probably a sign too. Wabbit season. Look at all the wabbits. We need to do that this year. Let's take one of these buses. So, and I guess they're mad about the donuts again because all they're giving is coffee. You know what I should do? I should go up to the donut place and ask them if they'll deliver a dozen donuts here. Well, we can't bring them back. They wouldn't touch them. That's a lab.
No, the robot side, yeah.
Oh, no, I was talking about the donuts because all they're giving out is coffee. It's like we should get them up there to deliver a dozen or two donuts here because if we brought them, they wouldn't do anything. But, just to sort of like tease them because that people just come in for donuts and leave like they have been. Dang, Roy's getting it. We're still disconnected. Our Alexa is still disconnected. The only problem I'm having is I have a Kindle, and I have to figure out how to disconnect that one. So they haven't changed their policy. They're still doing it. It's like on Old Tifa, I will mention one of these days to unplug your Alexas. It's so bad. We do look at the wall where my Alexa is, because I have a 13-inch or 15-inch one, and it's like we don't know. And so yes, I don't do trash though, darling, because I'm too OCD for it. I'm a germaphobe. So they've learned they can leave their trash out. I don't care. It got really gross once. Whoa, my God. But their trash guy wasn't here for I guess 2 weeks. He was digging out trash. That was the day that I think Heather was here. They were digging out trash for 10 minutes. It was gross. It was like, what the hell do you have living in your freaking building? Ew. So, yeah, so we're still all disconnected from Alexa. What?
A woman on a scooter with a kid in front and a kid in back, and nobody's wearing helmets.
It's called San Francisco, dear. It's called a big city.
Yeah.
It's called why I wanted to live here. I was there as well. Are you talking about the blue paper day? I don't know. Maybe it was. I mean, brain fog, remember? And I haven't been getting out a lot. And all I've been doing lately is playing my dragon game, which Carrie Ann can attest to, that it can keep you for hours. So I haven't been doing anything really since he had to take a picture of me, we need to take a picture of him. The guy in the shorts. Turned around, he was taking a picture of me. Oh, now he's taking a picture of Trans-American Terraria, just so I wouldn't say that he was taking a picture of me. So, let's see him walk. There you go, dude. Walk, walk, walk. I like that. From now on, that's what I'll start doing. So, yeah. No. I turned around, he's got his camera straight at me, and I'm like...
That's not your tour guy, is it? You can tell.
Oh, that could be. If he was laughing, yeah.
She was. I think he was, but yeah. There's only two of them.
Well, it is a Sunday.
Yeah.
And it's near Easter. People are, people are starting to feel the weight of Lent on their mind. So,
what do we have to give up?
Actually, I don't think that's my tour guide.
I can't tell yet.
I think my tour guide is a little bit more ragged.
Okay.
Yeah. No, if it was my tour guide, he would have stopped and said, "Don't go in here." He does that still. So, I don't know. I mean, maybe they don't do it more than once. See, those are the people who go to the trash show. The Asian ladies who take all the recycling. So, but otherwise, no. It's gross. I want to know what they put on the trash. Sat there forever and blew my nose. Oh, see, these. Gotta show you. Oh, I could do the gold one too, actually. I can do them all, actually. I can put stickers on these things. I can't put stickers on light poles because the paint comes right off with a Post-it note. Can you freaking believe that? So, I could put Post-it notes on here. I have clear...
Trashy's here. Say hi.
Oh, hi, Trashy. How are you? I was telling people about this the rally this morning. It was fun to watch. Morning for me. It reminded me of old home, going to a rally, doing a march. So, oh, let's see. Hi, Dove. God, everybody's here right now, aren't they? Hi, Anna from Canada. Let's see, who am I missing? La la la. Okay. So yeah, so you can't put anything with the Post-it notes because I have clear Post-it notes that are pretty strong. one stayed on one of the light poles for like 2 weeks before someone noticed it. I think somebody, or that's when they started watching my stream. I don't think they watched it all the way through back then. But then one day everything started like catching up with me. So I put them away for the winter, but realized, I can do these things, the stanchions there and the things that aren't painted, because this paint comes off like you wouldn't freaking believe. So, and it's the green, white, and red for Italian, because North Beach is Italian. I have no clue what that is. I don't do graffiti. So, but yeah, I figured they'll repaint. Oh, well, and one of the light poles was knocked down the street, and one of the municipal guys told me it'll take about 2 years to replace. And I'm like, really? He goes, nah, it should be done real fast. No, it's going to take 2 years to replace. We should walk down there. Saw your thumbnail and wondered why they started putting lights on downstairs a year ago or not. I was actually reading Facebook, and somebody had put an article about two people dying in a Tesla, and somebody came on the comments and said it was all propaganda. So I decided to tell them about the 4 college freshmen who died in the Cybertruck because they couldn't get out. Actually, 3 died. 1, I guess, is alive, 90% of his body. So I put that comment in. So that's what, oh my God, that was a Cody's. So that's why I was like, I'm usually putting a picture or the title will be something that I'm like doing at the moment. And so that's what it reminded me of. So, cooties. So this is the one that a tour bus knocked over about 6 months ago. And I was asking the guys there, because, you know, they could talk to me, because I think Scientology tried to tell them not to talk to me, but they're like, you know, F you, this municipal. They told me, I said, how long is it going to take to replace? And I thought he was joking. He said 2 or 3 years. And I'm like, really? He goes, oh no, it'll be done soon. I think it's going to take 2 or 3 years. So, hit the like button, yes. Let's see. Us Canadians are pretty anti-Tesla. I think everybody should be anti-Tesla, considering the fact that those batteries really aren't safe and haven't been. In my friend group, only one family owns a Tesla, and that was given to them by their parents. So nobody else does. Everybody knows better. So yes, anybody who owns a Tesla, be careful. Those batteries are not good for you. My opinion. My opinion. These are all my opinion. This is all my opinion. This is fiction until it's proven to be fact. Thank you. Nothing like municipal projects, yes. And since you're in Chicago, you know what that's like. Costs an obscene amount to change the battery. It's like buying a home.
We have coffee and water.
Oh, we have coffee and water now too. I think they took out donuts. There had to be donuts there. Yes, I know it costs Anna from Canada, hello. It costs an obscene amount to change the battery. It's like buying a whole new car. Yes, that's what they're finding out also, because those batteries don't last forever. You know, regular batteries don't last forever, but they didn't talk about that either. All they would say is they have a memory. Like, okay, whatever. They really do have a memory. And that's how I can tell it's not my tour guide either. He's a little bit more animated than mine, the guy in the red jacket. So yeah, they're finding out that they're going to have to replace Tesla batteries, I think, like anywhere between 4 and 8 years. I mean, it's not a constant either. So the real Tesla was high. Yes, cricket. Lithium-ion batteries cause a cargo jet to go down. Yep. Since me and Hellcat are huge on airplane disasters, which makes it a little bit more stick out to me why I'm still not flying right now. Yes, we saw that one. Yeah, and people don't realize that those batteries are freaking dangerous. Now think of it in a car. So, you can't even carry, you can carry them on, you just can't put them in your luggage.
You can put them in your
Checked?
carry on, but not your check.
Right. See, we have...
If you have a smart bag, you can't check it.
Smart bag.
There's a battery in it.
Oh, so that means you can't use the new one or
I
the...
took the battery out long ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One of my Kickstarters, I have millions. I actually have 2 new ones. But one of them was fancy do everything for you luggage. Unfortunately, we didn't get both of them. We got the smaller one, and the smaller one was great until the airline screwed it up.
And United's baggage people broke it.
Yeah, United's baggage people broke it, and you could only...
I had to ship it back to them to get them to fix it.
Oh, they are fixing it?
No. I said
Oh, okay.
no.
Yeah. No, we didn't want to ship it to them because it was a prototype. So there's nothing to fix it with.
Yeah.
There were only like 300 of them made.
Ourselves or...
Yeah, there were only like 300 of them made like 10 years ago. So he was like, should I send it back? I'm like, they don't know what they're doing with it. But it had a battery. It was a really cool, like, smart luggage. But like I said, it was Kickstarter, so it's not a guarantee. Hi, Minnie. How are you today? Let's see. Hi, all. I'm a Jeep girl. The Tesla trucks are seriously ugly. They are ugly. Me and the BFFs, and she lives in Fremont. We've been pointing and laughing at those things before Elon Antoinette went bonkers. So, I mean, what truly, Betty thought he was going to, take over the world. So we've been pointing and laughing at those things for a while. But yeah, nobody I know except for one couple own a Tesla. They would own Priuses before they'd own Teslas. So that should say something. When a bunch of tech heads refuse to buy Teslas, so yeah, you figure we'd be the first people out there to get a Tesla. So, but not a chance. And not like we can get a new car soon. So I'm gonna love my car forever. Excuse me, my throat is just scratchy for some reason. Oh, I want a Jeep. I want a Mercedes Jeep, though. Do you own the duck Jeep thing? I wish I owned a Jeep just so I could join in. I don't know the duck Jeep thing. I took your advice on tried the Bounce pet hair dryer sheets. Works great. Yes, they do, don't they? I definitely have a ton of them. I overbrought in those puppies, and that's good. I was thinking when they still talking about the tariffs and stuff, it was like, well, since we're in a overbuy culture, we should be able to last through 6 months of the tariffs at least till it shows, because we've overbought so many things that we should have, especially with the restock. If you ever watch those restock things, they look so weird. Especially with the restock people, they could sell their stuff on eBay for cheaper. Oh my God. Look, Waymo's trying out new cars. That is so cute. I know we're cricket today, guys. Look. What is that? I don't know what that is. But isn't it cute? And there's somebody driving it. Waymo Engineering. That is adorable. I think it even says test something on the license plate. Wow. Someone had to think really good for that. It's really hard to get something with test on it. The license plate said...
Doing bigger vehicles now? Yeah.
I guess so. Maybe airports. Maybe they can go to SFO.
Ooh, okay.
Because they can go down to Daly City, which is one city away from SFO. So you have a lot of ducks. Jeep owners put little ducks on other Jeeps. I went down the whole rabbit hole. Oh, okay. My friends, well, a lot of them too, but couple friends of mine do Burning Man. They live near a high school. They have the camp emblem on their truck. And for some reason, no, actually, it was a art car. They had an art car out front, which you could do as long as it ran. You can have it sitting on the street. And the teenagers started leaving them little bitty like gnome creatures on the dashboard of the art car. Well, last year was their last year, so they were selling the art car. So they took them and put them on the truck. But yeah, the teenagers love them. So, which is always a good thing. You have some Riesling cheese. There's a huge Mercedes dealership fix place where they even like repair the big trucks where we used to live in South City, or near where we used to live in South City. So I figured, because I keep seeing this one Jeep around here and it's silver, and I'm like, and I mean it's silver, not silver paint, it's shiny silver, and I'm like, I want that. And I figured that when the monster dies, I'd get me a Mercedes Jeep, or if I just couldn't take it anymore, because the car is 23 years old, and sometimes after I drive Christine, which is only 3 years old, it gets me when I go back to the old car with, why can't I do this? But I was going to buy a Jeep, or a little Jeep, or a little Mercedes something, or, something used and cute. But now, I have to wait. Those donuts are laced with insanity. When I run my car into the ground, I'll likely get a Jeep just for the ducks. I wonder if they do that to Mercedes Jeeps. We have a lot of them around here. That's the thing. Only about maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago they started showing up as that Jeep size. That should be a Jeep. I wanted one of the little ones with the X's on the back. So it's just a matter of getting used to not the Lexus noise seal, because even after 23 years you can tell it's a Lexus because it's still like super quiet in the car. So whose donuts are laced with insanity? Scientology's? Not if they're gotten from up the street. Those donuts up the street are really good, but I'll never be able to eat them again. Yeah. For the people who are joining late, Wegovy does something about sugar. It's not about not eating. I had way too much sugar last night and this morning, and I'm paying for it. Which means that if you eat well, you think your Wegovy is wearing off. Because that's what I thought mine was. Not anymore. And now officially lost 26 pounds. 24 left. Donuts. Are those rabbits? Yes, they are. So, unless they put insanity in the back room, Adam, I don't think they have insanity in them. Because I don't think the donut shop up the street will put insanity in them, because that's where the... oh, thank you. He's worried about me ever since I lost somebody to the mega cold. And I still smell oranges. I've got this phantom smell of oranges. I looked it up yesterday to see if it was like an oncoming stroke or some brain hemorrhage. Nothing. You know what happens when you smell the phantom smell of oranges? You have good luck. That didn't do much. You hit an age where something is weird and you have to go look it up. I don't think they have day-old donuts at that donut place. You go in the afternoon, like Nico across the street, they're empty. So, it's probably clean. There's one of the icky poos. Can you see it? Barely. POS. They run out, so they're not stupid. They only make what they... I've never seen a day-old donut there. I have to go order the wrong thing on my grocery order and have to take it back to the store Neither the kid or I can eat it. Figures, isn't it? Yeah, it's not even something that's good that you ordered by accident. Okay, Dawn, take care. Take pics of you, pics of me, sweet Caroline. Oh my God. Yeah. See you soon, Dawn. Maybe tonight on KA's. Oh, a lot of dudes out today, which is strange. Well, all the girlfriends kick them out. No Sundays to hang out with them. Usually I see a lot more couples on the weekends. That's why it's like, there are more zebras out right now. Ooh, Cricket, you should make me a zebro. The guy's head, zebra body. You want a donut? I know, I have to get an exercise plan going by, I think, May the 5th. If I don't, my doctor will just rip me a new one and keep me on this level of Wegovy. Because her point is to put me on it long enough to lose the pounds, get my eating habits in order, and then take me off and put me on something different. Oh, I was going to say donkeys? Those are zebras.
Those are zebras, you know, striped horses.
Well, no, the zebras. Yeah, zebras should have like a headset on or like Beats headphones, you know, and like, was it like a... I'm trying to think. I don't even look at them. That's why I don't know what they wear. What do they wear?
I thought it was skinny jeans and, you know, pointy shoes, but that's a different generation. Yeah.
I was going to say that's gay men.
Those are hipsters. I'm like 10 years too
I
late.
know. We definitely feel old because I'm trying to learn how to grasp the word vibes. So, let's see, where are we? You know, I might cut it down now. I'm getting a little, like, pained in my leg. So, he's looking at me like, what? But he is not amused. He's not amused.
What?
He does not want to stop. Isn't that funny?
You're,
41 minutes.
Yes. But who's counting?
I guess I can stay. I'll walk around some. I even have like my Birkenstocks on, so they should be comfortable. It's just funny. Zebra stripe gum was a staple of my childhood. Whose wasn't trashy? Oh my God. Yes, the yellow? I'm trying to think. Oh, well, there's the multi-pack, so. I'm not certain what a zebra looks like. I only recently figured out it's a sort of zombie for young people. I call them zebras. They're the Z generation, but they're all a bunch of weird knuckle dragging bros. I guess Joe Rogan started the whole thing with turning him into super bull masculine because it's not really masculine because they still love their mother too much. So that's why it's like, and they don't like women very much. So, or seem to not like women very much. I'm sure they do once they get a date. But that's what made me start calling the zebras because they were the ones also propping up 2025 and the orange balloon and everything else. So that's what made me think zebras, Z generation. Oh, I guess we can't go to the donut place. There's an ambulance in front of the donut place.
Oh, what's going on?
But then again, you do have older Asian guys who hang out there, so somebody could have a... Oh my God, he's so cute! Look!
He's galloping or hopping? Or?
But he's hopping.
He's hopping?
He's probably a little old.
Long-haired
Look at
dachshund?
him. I think so.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's so cute. Oh my God. Okay, I'm still here. Scooter. Hi, Scooter Mom. You're always going to be Scooter Mom. Gosh. Let's see. Optimizing donor production and intriguing business problem. That's what you would see. Okay. And then I've caught up. Okay. Yes, Hop Hop. He's getting ready for Easter. You know, it's so weird. Yesterday I almost cried at C's because the Beast, my mother, Easter was her favorite holiday. Easter and Valentine's Day. And being not religious as I got older, we still have, there's at least one, what are they called? The chicks. Oh my God, more puppies. Easter baskets. My mom still gave us Easter baskets. I wish I would have kept the ones she actually made for me. Padded and had stuff in them. Hello. Dog butt. It's just a land of dog butt. And so yesterday when we were in C's, I was just like, Easter, and I almost cried. So the beast is still getting back at me after all this time. It's been 5 years. 6. Almost 6 years. So let's see. The head of Nikola just got pardoned, so the desecration of Tesla's name is complete. Okay, I have to look that one up. Small dogs sometimes look like they're hobbling, but they aren't. Yeah, I know, and especially dachshunds. So dachshunds and corgis have that walk.
Okay.
It's his car. We didn't even realize it.
I was standing right behind
He was standing right behind it. Yeah, it's Kyra's car. That is so funny. I just turned around and I'm like, wait a minute.
Hi, Dusty.
That's a Golf. Hi, little brother. That is so funny. So, yep, the car is here. Doesn't necessarily mean he's here. Oh. So he showed up today. So Tuesdays and Sundays, I always see his car. So I'm just like, oh, you know why? They're parking in the loading zone.
Is it a loading zone?
That's a loading zone. This is where
every day?
Yes. This is where the tour buses used to be. I don't know if the tour buses stopped coming here because of them hitting the light pole. But yeah, no, I wonder if you can call and report them. We should go look that up later.
Don't give me that white zone crap again.
Exactly. Call the municipal and get them to get tickets. That should scare them. No, it should be illegal actually, for real. It's a loading zone.
Yeah.
It says.
That's a tour bus only there.
Yeah. And it should say 15-minute limit on it, 20-minute limit. So tour buses only, 20-minute limit, and just do a nice little pan where you see the white and you see all the cars parked here, including baby Boo-Foos. So they are managing to take my taxpayer dollars, and they're managing to take advantage of certain curbs in San Francisco. That is a white zone. That is not anything but a white zone. So they're illegally parked. They don't pay taxes. We have to make sure that their streets are safe. The little buttheads. I'm surprised there's not a smart car right here. I came back, why? Because, yes. It's therapy. And you guys did help me on Friday. Thank you, everybody. I did feel better after that. So, but yeah. Can you believe that? Let's do another walk. I just have to keep telling him, look, Osa, they're violating traffic laws. They're parking places where they're not supposed to be parking. It's illegal to park here because they're not a commercial vehicle and they're not loading and unloading. So it doesn't matter if they're religious or not when it's a tour bus only zone. Read other signs and check meter for additional regulations and operation times. This doesn't have a day or time limit, and Lord knows we have tour buses pretty much till 10 or 11 o'clock at night in San Francisco. And this is a major tour bus, as we know, because I'm always showing the double deckers. So, parking illegally. This is brought to you by Club Brainpop. don't park illegally. It's not good. I'm sure it'll be expensive. So, you know what? That's what I should do. I am going to, this is why I have 2 freaking phones with me that work. Let's get the camera going. So, nah, I think I'll have Papa Cat do it. Can you take pictures of these?
Of the signs or the cars or what?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
where the cars are.
Yeah.
And we'll see if they can get tickets. Time to drop a dime. Yep. Elon wanted to be the new Henry Ford boy. Is he? Tesla. No, trust me, when the Tesla first came out, I was just like, why aren't we all buying them? And they're like, oh, hell no. And you're straight up in vertical tired. I'm sorry, Dusty. And everybody said, I don't want a freaking bomb in my car. All the dudes that I knew, all the tech dudes that I knew were just like, no, it's dangerous. So I don't think I've even ridden in a Tesla. That's how bad it is with our friends. So, because half of them, well, also in the club scene, you know what's dangerous and what's not dangerous. So that's why he's Elon Antoinette. Because he's just like, let them eat cake. It came to me driving home on Thursday. They were talking about the king on one of the channels, and I was just like, oh, King Donnie the 16th and Elon Antoinette, because that would make a lot of sense now, wouldn't it? I just figure I'll sit here on his car while I'm talking. Who knows? Maybe my leg will feel good enough to be here tomorrow, since, you know, I can give a rat's, and I have my stun pen I can always hold in my hand, which is legal. I can't have my pepper spray in protest, but I can have my stun pen. So, as a wise Canadian once said, stop breaking the law, asshole. I go to Burning Man. It's a festival to Bonnie Miller. Did you read that? I'm gonna tell people tomorrow that one. Now if we could only make a Barney Miller art car. Yeah, I've never been because I'm allergic to it. I got alkaline allergies that if I ever went to Burning Man, I'd die. We did try to put me into a, they were going to make me a plastic hamster ball, but we figured also, oh, well, then I'll die the other way because it'd have to be air conditioned, and how are you going to air condition our hamster ball? So figured you could filter it, but not. Even with all of my friends who are engineers and built this, done that, this startup, that startup, belonged to this company, that company, we couldn't figure it out. So we gave up on that idea. Papa Cat's been there twice. So one time as a real camper and the other time as a glamper. So good movie. The original Christine was a self-driving car. Yes, and that's why ours is named Christine, because the front of the car looks like it's growling. So that's why we've named his car Christine. Mine's named Monster because it's Cookie Monster Blue. So yes, my father took me to see Christine. Bio dad. Took me to see a horror movie. Hippie boy doesn't like horror movies. We walked out and he was just like, well, so much for that. And I was just thinking, are you going to whip out a roach now or what? Trashy V12 BMW, Christine, and Creepshow were both great. You're taking your garbage with you? That's amazing. Or are you going to put it in somebody else's bin? So you guys can like take money from somebody else's. I bet you he's going to put that in the Recology bin right there. That's interesting. Maybe that's what I should... It looked like recycling. Yeah, it looked like recycling. I think it was going to drop it in the Recology. He sort of... Yeah, so now I think I should keep an eye out on these guys, see what they're doing. It's like, you know, pay attention to who comes in and out, but see what kind of clandestine crap they're pulling. So, you're more of a Maximum Overdrive girl. Christy was Herbie the Hay Bug. Oh my god, you guys. Let's see. Oh God, Barney man, that has to stick. Is there another sign on the pole down there? Which pole? There's a lot of graffiti nowadays. I don't really see anything like signs. Let's see. They're probably not amused that I'm standing here. Hey, there's fog here. Or, you know, the sun's not beating down on me. Hell yeah, I'll be here. So, oh wait, I lost my... What did I do? I lost my... Oh. Oh, actually, I forgot. I'm on my, this is my phone on my wrist. That's great. Club brain fog. Cars need more personality these days. All cars look mean or void of all personality. Trashy, I live in the East Bay where Hayward is. And if you know, Hayward is where Terry... Oh, God, no. Oh God, Candy Apple Red came from. And the poor guy didn't copyright it, so that's why it's everywhere. So one of my best friends in high school had 6 GTOs. So I know a little bit about cars. And my one of my boyfriends had a 1967 Mustang that came off the assembly line 6 days before I did. Best car gone crazy movers, Killdozer. Killdozer? No, Christine. Christine's got a cute guy in it too. God, why can't you think that? The valley is coming out. Let's see. I don't think I've ever seen Creepshow. I'll have to look it up. Trashy. Ah, okay. Top Chat. Oh, am I in Top Chat again? Oh my God. And I've been here most of the day. Damn it. Yeah. Oh, no way. Gotta love some Kenny Apple Red. And boy, do I love a GTO. My dad used to have a Judge. One of my high school was known for 2 things. It was the quote-unquote most expensive public school in Oakland. It was where also every kid who got kicked out of every private school in Oakland would wind up before they'd have to wind up going to a, I know.
Red Tesla Day? Yeah.
Before they'd have to go to a boarding school. So one of my friends in high school was, his parents were beyond rich. And he just kept finding GTOs. So he had 6 in high school. So, hi Heather Mac. Yay. How is it? Oh, well, we're looking at parking violations. We're looking at, I think they were going to drop off their recycling in somebody else's bin. Did you see the original Twilight Zone episode with the kid that wished the adults into the cornfield? Yes. So yes, Trashy, I know a lot about cars. And when I say I came off, ooh, Candy Apple Red for our like Magnum truck. Real Candy Apple Red is like patent leather red on a car with the sparkles. And it's what you would, I think Christine might have had Candy Apple Red detail on her in the movie. Because she was what was she? Oh my God. I wanted to say she's a Fairlane, but I don't think so. I haven't seen the movie in so long. But yes, the original Candy Apple Red was made by a guy here in Hayward. He did not copyright it. Ah, Christine was a Fury. Okay. But yeah, he developed Candy Apple Red and he did not copyright it. So of course, everybody else who found it ran with it. So he's still at his body shop, God, till the 70s, I think. But yeah, the color you could get everywhere, and people learn the hard way to get their paint colors that are unique, patented, copyrighted, whatever. Was the early Twilight Zone a radio show? I want to say it was. Your scooter is Candy Apple Red. Yay! I love the color. I really do. Cricket, it may have had a radio incarnation. I only know the TV show. Yeah, I was trying to think, because it's all Rod Serling, so it could have been a radio show. Do you know? If Twilight Zone was a radio show to begin with, it was all Rod Serling, so it's like you'd have to just...
That's believable.
Yeah, it's sort of believable. He was young enough, or old enough at the time. So, I love this. We're going back to my old ways. See, sitting in front of a camera that I don't like to sit in front of is rather annoying. So, so I think Heather's going to be the Bob for today. And I say the Bob for today because Bob used to show up about a minute before I get done with it. It started as a TV show. Okay. Then didn't he do something else, though? I wanted to say that Sterling did something else, like right after the war. So, oh, look, this car, what is this? Oh, it's a Lexus, and it has those mirrors that go in. I used to wonder why they did that, and I'm thinking because skateboarders would drive by and try to take off their mirrors. So if it's not in their line of sight, they won't do it. So yes, we're showing off the cars that are parked illegally today. So OSA can tell them to move them because we're also going to see if we can make complaints about them. Because I don't park illegally. The one time I parked illegally and didn't know, I got a ticket. So you know what? These guys need tickets too. You don't really park illegally in San Francisco because we have at least, God, I want to say 10 or 12 meter maids. So they're all near an entrance to the freeway. And you can see them when they all come out of the entrance and you're like, ah, crap. At shift change, which is about 3 o'clock. I'm trying to think, when would I be getting on 280 all the time? Be about 3 or 3:30. And that would be shift change for the meter maids. So trying to get their last 2 hours in. And or bus zones, you know, loading zones, things like that. Making old radio shows look like a lot of fun. It does. It does, Adam. I used to like watching Alfred Hitchcock. I think we all did, especially when the Twilight Zone came out. Our age. So I am 39, but I remember the Twilight Zone. They played on the Canadian channel YTV. Yes, it was always in high rotation. Our independent channel here had it for centuries. It ran here forever. So, which was really cool because when the movie came out, we all watched the Twilight Zone on the independent channel. And probably saw Dianetics commercials. They got some good advertisements for a while, that's for sure. So, listen to the old radio once in a while. I do too. I like it. So, I don't trust anybody who just walks up here and looks. It's like,
ask me for directions, but then he changed his mind.
good. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. It's 1 o'clock. Oh, look, there's another one. Just a passing. So since I've had 2 here so far, that means it is turning into spring break rabbit season, I guess. So, okay, guys, I will see you. Well, you guys will go watch KA tonight at 6 when she does a book club and teases us with fudge. And then I will see you guys tomorrow at 3, either here or at home. So, take care. Ciao, Bellas.